The lab of high availability, and we are going to use new lab. Okay, so we are going to use this lab. So guys, this is a lab we are going to use. Before going, I just want to wipe out the configuration of my Palo Alto devices. And let's start it. I want to explain link monitor and path monitor. Okay, so just before my firewall is coming up, meanwhile, let me explain it's very easy, guys. See, one thing, high availability. What is the meaning of high availability? High availability is not only for the devices. Palo Alto is not making high availability is if like only device down, so then other would come up. No, if any interface is down, if any network would down, then also this is going to be work. There would be no outage. Okay. So what happened, guys? This is my firewall one. Okay, and just listen to me carefully so you will understand. Okay, why link monitor is important. Okay, switch LAN. Okay, this is LAN. This is switch. There is a connectivity. What is this? HA1, right? This is what? HA2, right? Switch. Okay. And then there is an internet, right? Internet. Just forget the GR. This is a switch stuffs. Let's come to the firewall one. So what happened, guys? If this link will break, because this link HA1 is a control link. So control link is actually what happened. This link is actually forwarding the keep alive messages. So this keep alive messages is actually like a ping, right? Keep alive message is forwarding. So whenever firewall 2 will forward a one ping, this firewall one will reply to it. ICMP ping, right? ICMP echo message. So he will come to know this device is up. His device is up. But if it is down, when it is down, if he will not respond to this ping, when the keep alive message will not receive, it will have some hold time. It will wait for its whole time. Then it will decide that this is down. Then he will become active. Now, what is in the link monitor? Suppose this link is working fine. But this interface, this is the outside interface. Okay. Outside, this is my inside interface of firewall. Okay. If suppose this interface is down, is failover going to happen? Interface went down, firewall failover not going to be happen, because this failover only going to be happen when firewall 2 will come to know this link is down. What is the point of having a HA? Okay. So we know that if this HA link will down, then only this is come to know he will become active. Then what happened? All traffic start flowing from that way, and those all users, there would be no outage, right? Okay. So if this interface went down, so there is outage in my LAN, but still my traffic going from that way only, and there is outage due to this interface. Because and this firewall not going to be, he is going to be work as a passive only, because whenever he will pass his keep alive message, he will get the reply, because this firewall is very much active, right? It means there is nothing happen, only this interface went down, but still he will reply to his HA link. So he never think that, he all the time think that this firewall is working fine. He never knows that there is some outage into my LAN. So this is required a link monitor. In this link monitor, it means monitoring the link. What happens in the link monitor, we can decide that which interface we are going to monitor. So like this interface is outside. Suppose this is my outside interface. Okay, got it? And also I also want for my inside interface. So suppose Ethernet 0/1 is my inside interface. So I have put this device in the link monitor, and if any of this device will went down, even the interface went down, so this firewall came to know that this interface went down, and he will become active. So virtual, what happened for the virtual MAC address? If this is went down, it will come to here, same virtual. So how switch will see that? Switch is for when we know that switch forwarding packet on the MAC address, basic of MAC address, right? Okay. So same source IP, same destination IP forwarding to that way. Now, if it is went down, this is become active. And if this one holding a different MAC address, then it has to be become stateless, right? Because now there has to be initiate a new connection because it is not going to be takeover. Because it is, because whatever MAC all the time, this switch is all the time forwarding the packet for the whatever the MAC address of this interface. Okay. And switch will never know that this one is down. We have to be manually let the switch know that this one is down. Right? That's why the same MAC address have moved to that. So switch will all the time forwarding to the his packet to the same MAC address, whether it is that way or that way. Okay. So for the L2 configuration, switch will not get confused. He will all the time forwarding the traffic to his one MAC address only, and that one MAC address all the time belongs to the both firewall. Okay. We need all the time that either both would be working, either one should working. Either one firewall all the time need to be working mode. Then only there would be no outage. Okay. So now in the link monitoring, guys, what I am telling all the time, if my outside interface or any of the interface, if I will put this interface in the monitoring, link monitoring, okay, likewise. So if any of the interface went down, it will inform to that the peer firewall that this monitor would down. Okay, this interface would down, so it will become active. So that is the importance of link monitoring. Got it? What is link monitoring? So link monitoring is actually helping that instead of my failover link is working fine, but any of the important interface will down, my the peer firewall, the passive firewall will become active. We have no outage. Understood? Now there is one more thing, path monitoring. Okay. Path monitoring was switch, LAN, okay, switch, LAN, and firewall 1, firewall 2. I'm just giving us some other example. HA link connecting, okay. You also connected with the switch. And guys, I'm just connected with some other ISP, okay, ISP. And this is connected with the other ISP, okay, internet, different ISP. Like this is other ISP, ISP1, this is ISP1, this is ISP2. So guys, suppose my firewall is working fine, even all interfaces are working fine, but the ISP side, my ISP is down. If my ISP means internet connectivity, my ISP is down, what happened, guys? My service provider is down, what happened? Is the users will able to get connected to the internet? No, right? Because this one is active now. Firewall 1 is active, and this one is passive. My traffic going from active firewall. But if the ISP will down, there would be outage in my office, right? So at that time, path monitoring, what it does, that even the ISP will down, this firewall will come to know, and the traffic, then he will become active, and traffic will start flow from that way. Okay, this will achieve by the help of path monitoring. What it does in the path monitoring, see that for like path monitoring is for like we can give the ISP IP. What is the gateway? This is some kind of gateway. Like suppose this is the IP of this firewall gateway which is connected to the interface. This is IP 11111. So I will put that 11111. This IP, I will put this IP only. So whenever my firewall all the time try to ping this IP all the time, if he will not respond, so then at that time this path monitor will activate and he will inform to firewall 2 that this is not able to connect to his interface. He will become active and traffic will start flowing from that firewall 2. Now we will see on the lab, okay, how we can achieve it. Let me explain, guys. This is what I'm going to do. So what is this, guys? So this is my topology. Firewall 1, firewall 2, and this one I have taken as a management. This 2 is a management. So let me explain. Firewall 1, firewall 2, and this is management. Okay. So this is management PC. Okay. This is also management PC. Okay. Management PC. Fine. Till then. Then, okay. I have connected with the switch. This is Cisco IOL switch. So no need to do any configuration here. It will by default forward your traffic. And there is my LAN. Okay. I have taken only one LAN, 172.16.1.1. Okay. Only one LAN. This is my LAN PC, LAN IP. Okay. That part is clear. This is my what? Management IP. Okay. Management PC and management PC and LAN. And above there is a one more switch and internet. And above they are connected with the switch. Okay. And then there is a ISP. So this is a concept. This is our lab, management PC. IP of management PC is 192.168.1.1, and this IP is 192.168.1.100. Fine. And this one IP 192.168.2.100. Okay. And this PC IP is 192.168.2.1. Fine. This is its IP. Guys, here one more thing is there. So I've connected with this HA link, HA1 control link. Okay. And then this is HA2. And then there is a backup of HA1. Okay. Backup HA1. And then there is a backup interface for HA2. Fine, guys. And here one thing, guys, we need IP address for HA1 only. HA1 is a control link. HA2 is a data link. So no need for the data link. Okay. So I'm taking one any IP like this one. I'm taking which one I've taken here. I've mentioned here. Okay. 11111 something. I mentioned here 1.1.1.1 here, and this one 1.1.1.2. And backup of HA1 I have taken. We need to assign the IP for only for the control link, not for the backup link. Okay, we'll see in the lab. This is I think 2.2.2.2, 2.2.2.1, and this is firewall 2.2.2.2. So this is the IP required, guys, for the HA link. So now come to the topologies. So I have explained that, guys. This is my management PC. See the interface 1/3. Interface 1/3 I have used for HA1 link. Interface 1/4 I have used for HA2 link. Interface 1/5 I have used for HA backup link, and interface 1/6 I have used for HA2 backup link. Okay. I've mentioned this is my inside zone. See that this is outside zone. Okay. And net I'm getting net from the DSCP IP. Okay. And this is for management. I want to give the name firewall 1, and this one is active. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's enable everyone. Okay. So let's log into this management. Let me see if I wiped out all the config. Admin. Okay. I have to configure it, guys. New password is test@123. Test@123. Let's configure it, guys. Management for purpose. Okay. Set device config system type static. So for firewall 1, I've given the IP 192.168.1.100. Okay. Net mask 255.255.255.0. So guys, make sure if you do the lab, make sure you put the IP of the correct firewall only. So what happened previously when I was doing the lab, instead of for management IP, I have given 192.168.1.100 to this IP, this firewall. Opposite, I have given the management IP, and then I have wasted my 15 minutes, 30 minutes to just for troubleshoot why it is not working. Okay, so make sure, guys. So sometimes admin test@123. set device config, system type static, apparel remove. One 192.168.2.100. Okay. Yeah, 2.100. Make sure, guys. 2.100. Okay, that's it. Commit. Let it commit, guys. I hope this one is done. Still 19. This PC has IP of 192.168.1.1. Okay. So I will just try to ping from firewall 1 to this PC. Okay. Exit. Control L. Just ping. How to ping? Ping host. Always try ping host. 192.168.1.1. It's pinging, guys. Okay. From the firewall, I'm successfully able to ping this PC. If PC is pinging, there would be reachability. Admin test @123. It's working. Meanwhile, let's come here. Firewall 2 is still not done. I want to ready firewall 2 as well. Okay, so my firewall 2 is also policy is pushed. Let's ping the other 192, the 168.2.1, right? See that invalid syntax because I forget to put a host. We are Cisco guys, right? 92.168.2.1. It's pinging. Okay. So this one also pinging. Let's log into the firewall 2 as well. Admin test @123. Okay, so let it log in, guys. Now come to the firewall 1. Okay, we are logging to the firewall 1 now, and we can see. So right now, guys, we can see there is a no configuration. Okay, this is a totally scratch new firewall, right? Both are the totally scratch, no configuration. If you see the policies, anything, well, it looks like it's slow. See that there is a no policy, guys. Okay. Now come to the network. Okay, guys. So the first configuration for the HA. Okay. The first configuration for the HA. Always remember, guys, what we're gonna do. I'm going to set up this HA link. Okay, only the link. Okay. So in this firewall, there is a no configuration, right? No configuration, nothing. All are 0. So what we have taken 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6. Okay, these all 4 interfaces we are going to use for HA. What we will do, go for the 1/3. Okay, 1/3, just open it and go for the interface type. Which one you will choose? HA. Just choose HA. Okay, once you select the HA, these are the for the link speed, link deluxe, link state. Okay, by default. Okay, just select HA. Okay, likewise, I will select all the 4 interface and I will make all interface type is HA. Okay. So these are for my control link. This 4 interface I'm going to use for HA means all the high availability traffic, control links and data link will be forward from these 4. So I have to be select that interface as a HA. Okay. If some of the firewall, if you have a dedicated link, then fine. If not, then we have to go through this. We have to log into that. So what I did, I have just enabled the interface type. That's it. Once done, this is a step 1, guys. Once done, we need to go to the devices. If you come to the devices, come to the high availability. Okay, that's it. Okay, there's a 3 tab, guys. See that: general, HA communication, link, and path monitoring. There would be one more tab would come later on. We can see. Okay, first how many tab we are able to view that, guys? How many tab? We will see the 4th one later. Okay, so guys, go to the general tab in the setup, device, high availability, general tab, first tab, setup. Now there is some settings. Okay, gear type, open it. It's very, very easy. Okay, so how we will enable? What's written? Enable HA. Okay, and here we need to give one group ID. It could be anything, but both sides should be same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just type 10, whatever it is. No need. Okay, so which mode we are going for? Active, passive, or active, active? So this is for the active, passive. Okay, so we need to select the mode active, passive. And guys, enable config sync. We need to enable it. It means whatever the configuration we will do in firewall 1, it will sync with. It means sync means what? The same configuration will by default push to firewall 2. So all the time we have to be enable it. Okay. Only we have just now we have enabled the HA, given the group ID, fine. Description if you want to put anything, given the mode active, passive, and enable config sync. Fine. Now what he's asking, guys, peer HA1 IP address and backup peer HA1 IP address. Guys, peer means what? What is my peer? I am in this firewall 1, right? So it's asking for, we know that interface 1/3 is a HA1 link and interface 1/5 is a HA1 backup link. Okay, I just forget to type one more thing. The IP of HA1 IP. Okay, HA1 IP is what? 1.1.1. I'm going to use. Okay, HA1 IP, firewall 1. Firewall 1 HA1 IP 11111 and firewall 2 HA1 IP same link 111.2. Okay, with the same link connected, right? And then firewall 1 HA1 backup IP 2.2.1 and firewall 2 HA1 backup IP 2.2.2. What does it mean, guys? Firewall 1 HA1 IP. So this is interface 1/3 HA1 link. So this interface is my 11111 and the peer IP would be 11112, right? And for the backup 1/5, this is 22221 and this is 22222. So what I'm doing, peer 1 HA1 peer HA1 IP addresses. Looks confusing, but it's not. Okay, let me type the IP here if you're confusing here. So this IP is 1.1.1. Okay, just tell me Ethernet 1/3 is what? Written here. It's an interface 1/3 is for HA1 link, right? 1.1.2. So we need to only provide the IP to the HA1 link only. So there is this is one IP, and one for backup we have taken, right? The backup link is 1/5. 1/5. So IP of 1/5 is this is 2.2.1, 2.2.2 here. Let me type here. 2.2.1. Is tough to view. What should I do? What? This is 2.2.2 is for HA backup firewall 2 IP. This link, okay. So this interface IP is 2.2.1 and the connected one, which is firewall 2, is 2.2.2. Clear, guys? This Ethernet 1/3 IP is 1.1.11 and this is the connected one 11112.